Hey, it's Chris Cashman. Come on inside and do not attempt to adjust your television set. I have found the human kaleidoscope on display now at one of the coolest historic venues in all of Seattle, and maybe you didn't even know it was here. Although I bet you bought some back to school clothes here back in the day. Let's get into it tonight on Evening Magazine.
The Soto bar that's popular with game and concert goers gets 5-star dive bar status.
Cheers, y'all. I'm St. Brian in Las Vegas for the premiere of Spa Weekend. It's from the writers of The Hangover and stars Seattle's own Anna Faris.
And the new ferry connecting Everett to Whidbey Island.
And welcome officially to Evening Magazine. We are in Westlake tonight out front of what was Seattle's Coliseum Theater, built back in 1916. That's why she is so ornate. This was one of America's premier movie houses, a 2,400-seater. By the 90s, of course, she took a different shape. You most recently knew her as Banana Republic. I was waiting for you to guess. Yes, but this summer, she's got some of her sparkle, some of her heritage back. It is the Coliseum of Art.
Did a big call for artists, and some of them I've worked with before, and then a lot of new faces had applied. And what I love about this is that, you know, we put together an amazing exhibit, but that we actually put money in the pockets of artists.
Welcome to Coliseum of Art. The name is almost as big as the experience.
You know, we want to give back to the community as much as possible, and it starts with the artists. They are the backbone of the creative community, you know, so.
This is a summer exhibition featuring Seattle artwork, and it's a part of a larger initiative to make beautiful public places where people can see Seattle come alive again.
That was one thing. I knew whatever I programmed here was going to look really impressive because the building's beautiful, you know? And so, very first piece we put in here, the human kaleidoscope. It's a large scale installation that we had 7 people here installing. And then the very last piece we had is the bio room. And it's basically it's powered by plants.
There's an electrode on this leaf.
When you get close to the plants, they react. And it's and that's what you're hearing right now.
They're reacting to my touch. Whoa!
It's a really kind of a special experience. A lot of people come in there and they just can't believe it. And they're just hanging out in there for a while. So we're open Wednesday through Sunday, noon to 6 p.m. And it's free. So come on down. We have free refreshments.
But Marty, how do you become greedy businessmen if you make it for free?
I know.
Yeah, come experience the Coliseum of Art. It is free, as we say. All you have to pay is attention. Wednesday through Sunday, open noon to 6. Come check it out. In the meantime, who's ready for happy hour? Show of hands. Everybody's hands are in the air. This is good because Jose has declared a new 5-star dive bar. This one's in the Soto neighborhood. It's perfect for a concert or game day.
Today I'm taking you to a place that is kind of in my neighborhood, at least my work neighborhood.
Where are we today?
Hooverville Bar.
What can you tell me about this bar?
Well, we've been here for 20 years. It's the kind of place where everyone loves to get together, congregate, and have a good time. We are open 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. on any given day. We are always open 2 hours before every day game, 8 a.m. for Seahawks. Everyone's welcome. Every walk of life comes here.
What do you think makes this place special?
The employees. I mean, we're just like a tight family. Our regulars that come in are all our family too. So Jose, you are my regular, and I love that.
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't come here. Like always, Derek, it's good to see you, bro. Cheers.
Same place, same time, next week?
Maybe I do come here.
Okay, moving on. What does Hooverville has when it comes to entertainment?
We've got pinball, we've got skee ball, we've got darts. We've got pool. My pool game's terrible. I thought when we got these I was gonna play every day and be a master, but honestly, I think I played twice.
The decor here, let's just say it's different.
Anything that is kind of unique that maybe a lot of people won't notice.
Oh, the Madonna head up there.
What's the story behind that?
I just really like Madonna. Yeah. There was a fire in 2009, and that was the first fireman that came in the doors. He donated that fire coat.
But let's be real, people come here for drinks.
We have a pretty good beer selection. There's 22 beers on tap. Delicious. So we always always have $4 cans, Coors, Hams, Rainier. We pour generously.
You guys have a pretty big selection of drinks.
Well, we have a ton of whiskey. So this is one of my favorite ones, Watch Post from Westland. But honestly, tequila seems to be taking over.
All right, hit me up with that special drink. What drink are you gonna do today for us?
All the kids love a green tea shot. 2 parts Jameson, 1 part peach schnapps, splash of sour.
Cheers to the green tea shot. Cheers, y'all.
I love the 5-star dive bar, because I think we are a 5-star dive bar.
Thank you, Jose. It looks like you had a good time at Hooverville. It is open every day of the week, just downwind from both stadiums. Go check them out. All right, hey, there is a new movie hitting the theaters this weekend, giving moms that break they really deserve. Some sun, a spa weekend. In fact, that's the movie, Spa Weekend, in theaters this weekend. Saint is in Las Vegas for the world premiere. Hey, Saint.
Hey, if you're wondering whatever happened to the R-rated comedy, well, they're still making them. And the more outrageous, the better.
I never want to go home.
I miss my kids. What? No, I don't miss my kids.
In Spa Weekend, 4 best friends escape their busy lives for sunshine, spa treatments, and this guy.
Come on, Magic Mike. This is Jane.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
I just want to get this out of the way. I am still upset that I did not get the role of hunky Australian yoga instructor.
Me too.
Where did your tape must have gotten lost?
Yeah.
They went with the real Australian.
You weren't available, they told me, so I was just swooped in, cheaper rate.
Shooting far from their own busy lives, on Australia's Gold Coast, the actors bonded over bottles of wine, late-night video calls, and charades.
We learned we've had a lot of the same experiences in life.
We all have like the chaos of regular life. And it was a really special time for us.
Hanging out with your friends is essential to our survival.
The most important thing is you guys. If you need anything, I'm here for you.
Anna Faris especially found solace among friends after her house burned down in the LA fires.
There's a lot going on up in here,
Yeah.
and it's easy to find yourself spinning out in our comparative culture. Yeah.
What is that? Comparison is the thief of joy?
Yeah.
Like,
Compare to despair.
yeah.
Let your haters be your creators. I got a few of these.
From the writers of The Hangover, Spa Weekend reveals women also know how to totally destroy a weekend. To what degree can you direct a goat yoga scene, and to what degree does it just become, just keep the cameras rolling?
We had no control. That was the worst day.
And like, that is just a small snippet of the whole afternoon we spent with guts.
It's not gonna work on me, Crocodile Dundee.
Whoa.
You know, I think what men really want to learn is whether this tantric hand massage stuff really works. Are there really pressure points that can make a woman react like that?
My little secret, mate. We'll see.
Oh, come on.
They can get out there and test it out for themselves.
Don't talk. Let's go to the left.
It's all pretty convincing. And that's probably why he got the role.
And not you.
And I did
Sorry.
not.
It all backs around. That's
Well,
nice.
there's always another movie. Take off your clothes. I think they're real.
Thank you, Saint. Spa Weekend hits theaters this weekend, and it is rated R. Be warned. Still to come on Evening Magazine.
The must-try walk-on ferry that launched this summer that's sending passengers between Everett and Langley. Plus, summer adventures to get you out and about before August is over. Evening Magazine is made possible with support from Kitsap Credit Union. Since 1934, Kitsap Credit Union has believed that together it's possible. Together, we shine a light on the people and places that help our communities thrive.
And welcome back to Evening Magazine from the unmistakable Coliseum of Art, a free new exhibition here on display in downtown Seattle. We're right in the heart of the city and in a very cool historic building. This was Seattle's Coliseum Theater, built in 1916, just a part of the experience. Come on down and check it out. In the meantime, we're going to head up north to check out a special new experimental ferry that you must try.
There's a new ferry connecting Everett to Whidbey Island.
The new ferry is called the Harbor Hopper. It's an awesome new partnership between the Port of Everett, Port of South Whidbey, and the Hat Island community. We came together and we said, we've been talking about a ferry to connect our communities for years. Let's do it.
The Harbor Hopper, a walk-on ferry, launched this summer, ferrying passengers between Everett and Langley.
It's been my dream for, 10 or 12 years to have this kind of passenger service going across the water. We're trying, and I think it could work. And the best way to figure out whether it's going to work is to kind of give it a try. People already know that they want to do this, but they haven't experienced it.
It's a pilot project, but the demand is already there.
It's really exciting. The community has really come together and said, this is awesome. Within the first 24 hours of us saying, hey, tickets will be dropping soon, we had 1,200 people sign up to be notified.
People on Whidbey have been really thrilled with it. The only thing they wanted was more service, more times, and that's something we're going to have to work out for maybe next year.
Fares range from $16 to $20 round trip, and there's plenty to do on either side. Everett's Waterfront Place now has 10 new restaurants and has weekly summer concerts. Langley is a walkable seaside village known for whale sightings. And the 35-minute ride itself is a destination.
I have a pretty good office. It's pretty nice.
You might even spot a whale in these waters. Captain Harrison Lindgren has seen plenty on the new run.
Not just the grays. I mean, there was actually a humpback in the Sound earlier this summer, but we do get plenty of orcas, primarily our transient pods.
In the 1800s, small ferries called the Mosquito Fleet connected communities from Shelton to Seattle. The Harbor Hopper aims to revive that Northwest tradition.
I love that it's really brought community together. Ports in Washington State are designed to support economic development and jobs, but also we're here to provide public access to the waterfront and enhance tourism in our region. It's doing exactly that, so really, please come hop on the ferry.
How cool. The Harbor Hopper ferry runs between Everett and Whidbey Island Thursdays and Saturdays through August 29th. If you like it, write it. Give them some feedback, tell them about it, and they might just continue this into the future. All right, don't look now, but I can see September coming. But it's still August. It's still summer for now. Let's soak up the last few drops. Here's Out and About.
Get your garlic on at the Washington State Garlic Fest. You can almost smell it from here. August 21st through the 23rd in Centralia at the Southwest Washington Fairgrounds. Do garlic crafts, eat all kinds of garlic-flavored fare, and of course, buy fresh bulbs. Admission is just $7. Kids 12 and under are free, and bring your own breath mints. Want to rage into club, but get home to bed at a reasonable hour? Early Birds Dance Club bills itself as a dance party for ladies who have to do in the morning. It's August 21st and 22nd at the Crocodile. Doors open at 6 p.m. It's an inclusive space for women, trans, and non-binary folks to get down, connect, and still get home for a full night's sleep. This is a 21 and over event. The tickets are $40, but the sleep you'll get, priceless. For folks who want to stay up extremely late and enter a supermassive black hole, Muse brings the WOW Signal Tour to the White River Amphitheater on August 23rd. Tickets are still available. Kites are flying high on the coast. The Washington State International Kite Festival is happening right now through August 23rd on Long Beach. This free event is in its 45th year. The celebration of kites and community is hosted by the World Kite Museum.
Okay, you've got your adventure list, and for style points, that Kite Museum in Long Beach is fun to visit all year round. Don't wait for an invite. Coming up on Evening Magazine,
the Seattle painter turning homes into works of art.
I'm trying to capture the essence of what the homeowner loves about their home so it can be immortalized in a painting.
welcome back to Evening Magazine. The kaleidoscope has me now. I must fight it. Ugh. Just one of the super cool attractions here at the Coliseum of Art, totally free through September 6th. Come check it out. Lots of artists came together to make this happen. Speaking of which, there is an artist in Wallingford that proves home truly is where the heart is. And sometimes the heart just needs a little watercolor. Here's Saint.
The pigments are almost alive. That's what I want.
In Seattle's Wallingford neighborhood, artist Melinda Hanna has found her calling, capturing not just houses, but the heart of what makes a home.
I'm trying to capture the essence of what the homeowner loves about their home so it can be immortalized in a painting.
For the past several years, Melinda has been walking around the neighborhood and offering her services as a storyteller for hire.
When I do a painting for someone's home, I'm learning over a period of time what they most love about their home. What are your favorite plants? During what time of year? How are they going to fit into the painting?
She'll take dozens, if not hundreds, of photographs, meet with the owners multiple times, and make line drawings and color studies.
So by the time they get the delivered product, they know what's going to be in that painting.
Paintings that look like they belong in storybooks. Richard Wyckoff and his wife asked Melinda to help celebrate a home they've lived in for 40 years.
We love this place. Nice Wallingford bungalow house. We've had a great time here, so this was our way to kind of memorialize and honor that time.
It took decades for Melinda to find her sweet spot. She was still in her 20s when she left a high-paying job at the Seattle Times to pursue art.
And it was really a rough road. Years ago, I used to say, if you want to be an artist, you should get used to the idea of humiliation and learn to be comfortable, because that's what it's going to be.
But Melinda has found her way by spreading comfort and cheer.
I get amazing feedback. I mean, people are so happy. Sometimes people will burst into tears. They're so touched by seeing what they love captured in a painting.
Love stories told in vibrant colors, one house at a time.
Maybe it took me 64 years to get here, but this is an incredible time in my life. I mean, these paintings can last 500 years, right? So, yeah, I mean, I would say it's all been worth it for me at this point.
Thank you, Saint. If you're interested in hiring Melinda Hanna for your piece, reach out to her on her website.
When Evening Magazine returns, celebrate endless summer at the Ballard Surf Shop that's getting everyone out on the water.
There's like this beachy, almost like vacation-y vibe here.
Now in our 40th season, Evening Magazine shares local stories that make our community shine. Evening Magazine is sponsored by Pemco Insurance. Pemco empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at pemco.com.
And welcome back to Evening Magazine from the Coliseum of Art, an incredible free exhibition through September 6th, right here in the heart of downtown Seattle. And I know I said September, I'm not trying to bum you out. In fact, there's a shop in Ballard that celebrates endless summer. It's Ballard's first surf shop. It's a family-owned business, and they are dedicated to getting everybody out on the water.
There's like this beachy, almost like vacation-y vibe here.
This stretch of Seaview Avenue is an escape from Seattle without leaving city limits.
They come down, they said, we had no idea this little gem was here.
Surf Ballard connects people to the water. Lisa and Dave Ryder are the mom and pop of this shop, where you can rent paddle boards and kayaks and learn how to use them.
Although it's called stand-up paddleboarding, there's no reason you can't sit down. It is for everyone, it truly is.
They have boards for every shape and size, and the perfect place to launch is literally across the street at Ballard's Secret Beach.
Now that's water right there.
An ideal location for first-timers or experts. Surf Ballard also helps people find their zen with stand-up paddleboarding yoga classes.
The boards are tied off to two mooring buoys, so they're nice and stable.
You'll see eagles out there, and my favorite pose is Shavasana, when you just lay out in the sun. Cucumber and lime.
Afterwards, treat yourself at the Shore House, right in front of Surf Ballard. Tim Nelson serves up coffee and shave ice for humans and eager dogs. Theirs is made with bone broth.
Can you sit? Sit? Good boy. I feel like I'm living in an endless summer right now, and it's absolutely amazing.
So visit Surf Ballard to get away from it all. by getting back to what matters.
You could spend 2 hours or you could spend the whole day.
Surf Ballard is open Thursday through Monday. The rest of the time they're on the water. They're surfers, but they will make special arrangements, so, reach out to them. My thanks to the Coliseum of Art for hosting us here today. What an incredible free exhibition through September 6th. And together, we made for the perfect evening. So long.